We're looking at a 1967 Chevelle. It is a genuine SS396. That's designated right in the VIN number. The original cowl tag also tells us it was born butternut yellow without a vinyl top. It was born with a 4-speed, bucket seats, and a console. This is a very well restored car, has some nice upgrades, has a correct 67 motor, has an upgraded suspension with coilover adjustable shocks, flaming river rack and pinion steering. We'll get to all that in a little bit, but it is a 4-speed, vintage air, power steering, power disc brake car. So a lot of fun to drive. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can read all the information, study over 100 photos, top to bottom. That's where you'll find a price tag on all of the cars that we have for sale, along with a monthly finance option as well. That's at volocars.com. If you enjoy these videos, don't forget to subscribe and then click on that bell icon. That way you're notified when we post a new video. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. Yeah, underneath the car has had some upgrades. The front end's all completely rebuilt, tubular upper and lower control arms, coil-over gas adjustable shocks, and all the ball joints, bushings, all that's been replaced. The steering is upgraded with a flaming river rack and pinion steering. Rear suspension's upgraded. The upper and lower control arms are upgraded. They're solid box. The lower control arms has a sway bar, has the coilover adjustable gas shocks in back as well. Has a nice sounding Flowmaster dual exhaust, which you'll hear towards the end of the video, with a crossover pipe. For brakes, it has drum in back, disc in front, e-brake assemblies all hooked up. Fuel tank looks clean. You look up at the motor, it's nice and clean, has a high torque starter. It's a Muncie M21 4-speed transmission that looks clean, and the linkage looks nice. It's a 10-bolt rear end and back with a chrome cover. Floors overall look very solid and clean, and they're painted up nice. And you can see they've got the suspension adjusted nice, has a nice stance. So under the car is real good with some nice upgrades. Now the body and paint. It's an SS, so it has a dual bulged hood. The hood, fender, all this appears to be in really nice shape. Straight, lines up nice, all looks good. This is all good, all clean metal. Bottom of the door, no bubbles, smooth, all nice. Vinyl top's real nice, or the roof is real nice, I should say. Right around here, nice clean line. I don't feel or see any bubbles. The body line's straight. This all looks good. There's a fit issue right here a little bit, and I think it can be dealt with. The trunk hangs out past the taillight, but there's some decent room here, and I think the taillight housing can be scooched out. I think that can be made better. That should really be taken to a professional body shop, though. The rest of the trunk looks nice and clean, straight. This all looks real good. The sail panel looks real good. Quarter panels are real nice, smooth, clean, no bubbles. All nice and clean. The paint, like I said, it's repainted butternut yellow. It's a very good paint job. It's not a $30,000 glass finish job, but it presents very nicely. It is smooth, it's very glossy. I noticed a few imperfections as we were going around. Now let me see if I can find them again. This is all real nice, painted real nice. There's a little texture, slight orange peel, about equivalent to like what a new car would have. Little touch up right here, a tiny one. There is a crack right here, this long. You know, one crack right here. I'm sure it has something to do with the hood hinge. Someone pushed down too hard or something. Here's a spot where they maybe buffed a little too hard. It's a little different. It's almost like a white color, like they buffed through the paint a little too much. So minor imperfections in the paint if you look for them. That crack by far is the worst of it. There is a crack right here, but it's right in like the body line, just like concrete where they put in the joints. That's where they want it to crack. So there's a crack on both sides in the paint there. The rest of it overall looks real good. There is a little touch up right here in that inside edge. Now the trim. Notice the back panel is black. SS396s were blacked out. And all this trim looks like it was replaced. Tail lights, bumper included. Super Sport emblems look real nice. The trim is shiny. A couple dimples, not really dense, but little dimples, and they're putting the trim back on with a hammer. The glass is original. It's tinted, and there are some light scratches and marks in the glass. Windshield is new. The rain gutter's been replaced. Door handle's been replaced. Bow tie mirror's replaced. The vent window chrome looks good on the outside, but when you open it up on the inside, there's some pitting going on in here. The wheels, notice the 15-inch wheels, but they're fatter in back. BF Goodrich tires, but also a fatter tire in back. Gives it that tough guy muscle car stance. All new trim, has 67 caps in the middle. These are new. Cross flag emblems look new. The bumper looks new. This whole grille looks like it's been replaced. All looks real nice. Has a bow tie mirror on this side too. So why don't we open it up, show you what the interior looks like. All right, see what the trunk looks like. Under the trunk lid is painted smooth and glossy, has a new sticker. It has some of this like silicone was squirted in there. It keeps the rattle down. There's originally, the factory did put glue in there, and sometimes it just goes bad. So this can be cleaned up a little better, but that's what that's for. The weather strip was replaced. The jamb looks nice. The trunk compartment looks clean, solid metal, spatter painted. This mat obviously does not belong to this car. I guess it serves its purpose. It does have an old tire. It's got air in it. It's a rim. It's a jack and a spare. Not new, but it works. This car was born with a rear mount antenna. That's also on the trim tag. And this one's been updated with a power antenna. Door jambs are very respectable. The weather strips, window seals, and sill plates were replaced. The door panel, armrest, window cranks, and handles were replaced. The dash area is pretty cool. Upgraded with the VHX digital gauges. They light up real nice. Got the digital readout in the middle there. The control center. A retro stereo, looks like an original AM radio. It does have auxiliary plug underneath here. It's classic auto air, so as the electric slides instead of cables, they've neatly installed the vents. All the chrome is sparkling. You have kick panel speakers built in. New carpet, nice Lloyd Chevelle mats by Lloyd's. Center console's in great shape. I love the polished T-handle shifter. The clock is working, but I think it's going too fast. Steering wheel is new. It's an original SS type wheel. It's new, and it's on a Flaming River tilt column. The seats been re-cushioned and upholstered. Real quick, before you go, I want to show you there's a crack or a repair up on top of the dash pad there. The trim around the seats, nice shape. The seat backs are nice. It has seat belts front and back. Interior lights work. Rear seats upholstered, side panels all real nice. Has the mesh speaker shelf in back. Headliners replaced. A couple little wrinkles. Not bad at all, but some wrinkles. Visors are redone. Mirror looks like it's new. This is actually a correct motor. It's a 396 350 horsepower Chevelle motor for 1967. This one has a little hotter cam, has an Edelbrock intake, a dual feed Holley carb with an electric choke, MSD ignition system, dressed up with Edelbrock chrome valve covers and air cleaner. This is all part of the upgraded heat and AC system. Polished compressor. Silver water pump. I don't know if it's just painted silver or if it's aluminum. We do have aluminum pulleys, an aluminum radiator with dual electric fans and an overflow bottle. Alternator looks pretty new. Then we have a modern power steering system with a remote reservoir, stainless braided hoses, upgraded power brake system. And then you've got to check out these hinges. Those are like $700 or $800 hinges. They look really sharp and they just seem to function so nice. They're just nice and smooth. And then under the hood is painted, has new insulation. Seems to run real good, feels nice, clutch feels good. So there you have it. Again, born an SS396 4-speed car. It's had some really nice upgrades done to it. Has what you want, big block, 4-speed air, power steering, power brakes. It looks really sharp. It is not a $100,000 body off frame perfect show car, but it's a really nice car. You're gonna get compliments. You're gonna go to the car shows and cruise nights and be proud of it, and you're gonna have a lot of fun getting there. When you get to the show, you're probably gonna be anxious to get going because you're gonna be looking forward to that drive home, shifting through those gears. So that's what we got here. Go to volocars.com. Salesmen can help answer whatever questions you still have. They can help you get it financed and delivered to your driveway at volocars.com. If you enjoy the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the bell icon. You'll be notified when the new ones are posted. Thanks for watching.